Here's what DiNardo told investigators. On July 5th, Cosmo DiNardo agreed to sell Jimi Patrick 4 pounds of marijuana for $8,000 and drove him to his family farm. When Patrick only had $800, DiNardo offered to sell him a shotgun instead. DiNardo then shot Patrick and used the backhoe to bury his body. Then on July 7th, DiNardo agreed to sell Dean Finocchiaro marijuana, but first picked up his cousin, Sean Kratz. The two planned to rob Finocchiaro, and DiNardo gave Kratz a handgun belonging to his mother. They take Finocchiaro to the Solberry Township property where Kratz shot him in the head, according to DiNardo. Also on July 7th, DiNardo meets up with Tom Mayo and Mark Sturgis in Peddler's Village, having made a drug deal with Mayo. Mayo's car is left at DiNardo's parents' property on Aquatong Road, and they head to the farm where Kratz is waiting. DiNardo shoots Mayo in the back, and Sturgis is shot as he runs away. DiNardo then runs Mayo over with a backhoe. All 3 bodies are placed in a metal tank. The next day, DiNardo and Kratz return to bury the tank 12 feet underground using the backhoe. Weintraub said throughout the tedious search, the victims' families showed tremendous strength as the investigators worked to bring their loved ones home.
I hope that I'm never in their shoes, but if I ever were, I pray that I could handle this with the courage and the dignity that they've exhibited.
Now, the DA also said that DiNardo's confession led investigators to his alleged accomplice, Sean Kratz, as well as the weapons used in this case. In exchange for the confession, DiNardo will be spared the death penalty.
District Justice's office in Buckingham Township in Vernon, Odom. And Vernon, both DiNardo and Kratz were video arraigned there today on murder charges. What was that like?
It was sort of dry and very quick, Jim. Sean Kratz has had many previous brushes with the law, but only one conviction. That was for retail theft. But tonight, he is in real, deep, hot water. Both murder suspects, Cosmo DiNardo and Sean Kratz, were formally arraigned this afternoon. Neither appeared in court. It was all done by closed-circuit television. Both are being held without bail. They are cousins.
Obviously, you know, the allegations consist of both Mr. DiNardo and Mr. Kratz committing multiple murders over a week-long period. Bail was appropriately set at 0.
Kratz was taken into custody overnight without incident at his mother's home in Philadelphia's Lawndale section. But authorities today were focusing their evidence gathering at the Ambler, Montgomery County home of his father, using metal detectors. The Bucks County District Attorney says both of the firearms used in the killing of the 4 victims have been recovered. Kratz is implicated in the last 3 shooting deaths and disposal of those bodies. Both are being held at 2 separate locations until their hearings at the end of the month.
It's typical in any criminal case where there's co-defendants charged and where there could be danger to them or to other prisoners, where we would move one of those prisoners to another prison in order to assure the safety of both them as well as other prisoners.
The next-door neighbors of Kratz's father have known Sean for a long time. They are shocked to learn of the serious charges against him.
Nice guy, just talk. I talk to him like every day.
Jim, the hearings for Kratz and DiNardo have been scheduled now for July 31st. No bail again, as I said before, but 31st here at the magistrate's office in Buckingham Township.